You were born into a world that you would not choose. Everything you had put you on a path to lose. Winter after winter, you laid your brothers to rest. Your mother gave everything she had for tickets to sail west. The journey was the hardest thing that you had ever felt. You assumed you were sailing straight to the gates of hell. And like some others, your mother didn't make it there. You little learned she was already sick, she just needed to get you there. You've traveled a long way to find a home, starting with oceans and miles of road. And decades later, when your children have all grown, you'll travel once again to a homeland you've never known. You felt cold before, but not like this. The New York icy wind would really take a grip. And she was right, 'cause you were warm and you were fed. You spent your days scrubbing floors till you fell into bed. And in time you started to see this is somewhere to start your life. The streets were always busy and you had never seen so many lights. And now you had some friends, even a boy who made you smile. And they put you on a train and sent you thousands of miles. Traveled a long way to find a home, starting with oceans and miles of road. And decades later, when your children have all grown, you'll travel once again to a homeland you've never known. You were told you'd work on a farm and that you should try your best. You and your orphan friends on a train to the Midwest. And you were picked for a home and you worked long days. It wasn't great and there was no love, but at least you were safe. And of your friends you didn't see half of them again. But the boy who made you smile you'd see in town now and then. You later got married and had children of your own. It was with that boy who made you smile when you started your home. Traveled a long way to find a home, starting with oceans and miles of road. you'll travel once again to a homeland you've never known.